because but I think that when Pyro goes in and people start seeing all the screenshots and stuff, I think we're going to get more people in. And I do have a plan to get a lot more people in through Reddit and stuff like that, recruit people. And like, but the thing is, when you start recruiting randoms, the randoms want to play every day. They just got the game or whatever they want to play. They don't want to play with an org that has like one guy a week, like you, for example. Or it's basically it comes and goes. Last wipe, it was why Signal was playing a lot. Like for weeks, he was playing every day, all day, or something. And then Adjudicator got in, and then he was doing that. But I guess they got a little burned out or whatever, and now you're playing a lot. Um, so I don't even think it's a good idea to get everybody synchronized. I think it's good like this to have like different people at different times. We won't all be hyped at the same time. However, the more stuff they add to the game, by the way, and also you can see that when there's an event, people play even when they haven't played in months.
Yeah.
And they're going to add more events. They're working on a racing event now. They're going to add more events. So as they add more events, and then, oh, by the way, the Ghost Hollow PvP mission that's coming in 319.
Yeah.
You know what that does? You know what that does?
Yeah, it gives you free money.
Well, yeah, but the way that I see it, because I've read, is they say that it's almost like a mini jump down of
Yeah.
a sort, like you're right. So, and it's a mini jump down that you can engage at any time as you want with one person or two people, and so I think that when more of the stuff goes in, and also more goals, because the ships are awesome, but after a certain point, when you have 20 ships and you get the 21st, it's not that important. It's not that, but if you build, if you're trying to get an apartment, trying to get a base, trying to run your refinery or whatever, then yeah. So I think that it's just going to escalate, and on the one hand, we're going to get more of our own people in, and on the other hand, I think we'll be able to, because I'm going to make a website. I'm going to make a website with the ranks and all that stuff, and like if you go on Reddit and you talk to people, you say, "Do you want to join our org?" And we'll have a website to show them. We have the forum. I think my forum is the best overall out of all the sources of information on Star, because I've seen other forums on Star Citizen, but I haven't seen anything like, for example, the cache thread. I have not seen anything that has all that info in one location. So I think the forum will be attractive. The only thing is that I can't charge these people. Like if you go to Reddit and you tell people you have to pay me every month to play in my org, they're gonna you might be able to find somebody, but I've tried doing that. I don't know if you were with us. I've tried doing this years ago in Rust, and I brought like 10 people, man. I brought 10, 15 people to play Rust, and it didn't go very well. Like, first of all, you had a couple that would just betray us or like shoot each other or shoot us. So that's one thing you had. Then you had other people who were like fucking 14 years old, and they would want to play all day every day, and then if you were not playing, they would get annoyed. And then you had people who were cool people, older people, cool people, but they just didn't play. Like they played one game and they never played again. So you have if you want to find people like that, you have to go through a lot of trash. Yep. Oh, we got a third.
Hey guys.
What's up,
Hey.
man? The Hercules is one of my favorite, maybe my favorite big ship in the game right now. I definitely like it more than the Carrack. Although I haven't spent a lot of time in the Carrack. And I was under the impression that it was more expensive. I thought it was around $1,000, and now that I hear that it's like 590.
What, the
By
A2?
the way, the A2. By the way, the M2 has jump seats. So you can like do, it's different. The M2 is different, and also you can switch the bombs from the big ones. There's small bombs too, like cluster bombs. You can drop, and you can, if your aim is not that good. The variants. You're saying what? What's it?
Where are the jump seats? Like,
I haven't been
it's a
inside it. I was
huge
just
bay.
looking.
It's a huge bay.
Yeah. Yeah, they've taken something out in order to put those in. Oh, you know what they've taken out? Beds. Like it has, I think it has like 2 or 4 beds instead of 8, something like that. Something like that. Because I don't know. The variants are cool because that's how it works in the real world. But on the other hand, it's kind of cheap because you're asking me to pay again the same money in cash. I'm talking about cash now, not in game. But in cash, you're asking me for the same money again for pretty much the same ship. So if I want to get all three Herculeses, I have to pay 1,500 or something. Um, for them, it's easy money. All they do is they change some stuff around and then they charge you again. But
Yeah, it'd make more sense if you could buy a refit.
well, they're doing that. They want to do that with the Galaxy and some of these other where you buy the modules. So you buy the generic thing and then you buy the modules and you switch them out. Um, it definitely makes the game richer and it gives you more options. You're like, I want to buy Hercules, but which one should I buy? And you start weighing the pros and the cons, and it's definitely makes the game richer. So you cannot you cannot accuse them of just trying to rip you off. So are you in our server, Y Signal?
Just join it now.
What can we do with 3 people that we couldn't do with 2?
Hmm. I don't know. I mean, we could increase our bounty reputation because now I only have MRT.
All right. We still have my subscriber mole, but you're saying it's not a good idea right now.
I mean, if we want to make money for today
Yeah,
or
we
like
want to make
tomorrow,
money. We want to make money. We want to make money.
and also I'm kind of tired of mining.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, salvage is like mining except fun. Because if I mine another bloody rock of Quantanium in my life, I might kill myself.
All right,
Well,
you've done a lot of it.
But first you have to find it, and yeah, with the whole bloody, sometimes you find them and then actually they're not real. You try to scan them and it's like, no.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard about that. They're improving for 319. They're improving the mining a lot. They're buying more stuff and they're making it more realistic. I definitely want to try that. Why Signal? Have you heard about the Ghost Hollow PvP missions they're adding in 319?
No, what's that?
I'll tell you what it is. You go to Ghost Hollow, which is like a location, I think on Microtech. It's like in the woods or something. And you activate something. It's like a mini jump down. You can play anytime you want. You activate something and it generates money for you. But the longer you stay there, the more cutlasses with PvE it sends you. You have to kill them, and it also um, tells other players to attack you. So
Okay.
you have to. The longer you defend the place, the more money you make. But you get attacked both by NPCs and by PCs. So you can play this anytime during the week if you have 1 or 2 or 3 friends, and you gear up, and it's like a mini jump down. You just have to defend it, and you make a lot of money.
They don't really have anything like that where you're defending so far, do they? Is that the first one where you're really defending?
Um, Probably, yeah, probably. Definitely the one that it just sends you infinite waves of NPCs and cutlasses, and
Right.
I love these extra missions that they're adding. But one thing that I'm worried about is that um, as long as the server cap remains at 100, and they keep adding missions and locations and points of interest, that will spread the players out further and further so that it will be rarer to meet anyone. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
That will be amazing when they when they have server meshing and you have 200 people in the system, 300 people. That'd be amazing, and that will be crucial. Like then you will need more because otherwise everybody will be in one place. But for the time being, they have to balance that out against the fact that you only have 100 players.
But I mean, with the thing you're describing, it sounds like there'll be a beacon, so that will
Yes,
bring players to the same
yes,
point.
it will be bring players, but there will also be players who go to Korea now that were not going before. There will also be players going to
Right.
all the new derelict places. They're putting in shanty towns. They're putting in these salvage contracts that are PvP salvage contracts. There's just so many more places to go. It's not everybody in the server that wants to play Ghost Hollow right now.
Right.
But if there's only Ghost Hollow, of course everybody will be going there. So um, you really should be not playing with us, but practicing bombing. Because what's the
Yeah,
point
that's what
of
I was thinking. That's what I came on to do.
what's the point? What's the point of those A2s if you can't fucking bomb? So maybe just forget about us and just practice your bombing. What I would like to see is uh, first you're gonna practice. You're gonna find a hill or something and boom. But once you have a hang of the hill, I want you to find an actual base, like a point of interest, and just bomb it, even if you get crime stats,
Yeah.
because that's more realistic target than the hills. I want to be able to tell you bomb jump down and you bomb it and there's no that you can do it instantly without at any speed from any angle. Otherwise, what's the point? On the other hand, we will, like, if that doesn't work out, that's the best thing to start with. Like, we go to jump down and immediately one of you guys bombs it, and then the other guys go with the vehicles, right? If that doesn't work, however, we do have another option, because Rico with a tank can one shot any vehicle on the ground. So if he is first with the tank, and there's ships on the ground, he can destroy them. Of course, the A2 bomb is better because it will take out all the ships plus any people hiding anywhere. Um, but the fallback plan is the tanks.
Right. Yeah, with the A2, it's momentum based, so it's kind of hard to. You can't just
What if
aim
you
at something and
what if you
then
just
keep on
hover it?
target.
What if you just hover it?
You can, so that does work. You have, so if you're stationary, but you can do that, you have to be directly above it. If you're move,
Fantastic, because most of the time there won't be anything bothered. Plus, the A2 has a lot of armor. So
right,
how about you start out with that? Just hover over JT and just bomb it. Figure that
yeah,
out first. And you need to get comfortable doing it quickly, so that even if people are shooting at you, and at the end of the day, you can also sacrifice yourself, especially when we have two A2s. Go bomb, and then we don't give a shit. If you get blown out, that's okay. We have another one.
yeah. How we? Oh, we got two, right? Yeah. So, how are we gonna take the vehicles? Like, we're gonna split them up, or
Well, there's going to be four vehicles, so they can only we can two and two,
right,
four Atlas, three Atlas platforms and a tank. So first, you deposit the vehicles within driving distance from jump down, and then after you've deposited them, you bomb jump down,
right,
and then you get out of the way, and then the vehicles roll in. Anything that you haven't killed, the vehicles kill. And once the vehicles have secured the perimeter and they call us, then one of the A2s lands, and we go inside and take the stuff, while the vehicles stay outside and guard us. So Rico and the other guys are not going to get other vehicles. They're just going to stay around. They're going to guard the sky. They're going to guard around. It's going to be us, me, you, and Chev, who are going to be going in and out of the building.
right,
And once we have one A2 full, of course, when I say full, it's never going to be full, but it flies out, and then the other A2 lands, and we keep loading drugs. So it's just going to be basically me loading drugs, and you guys are going to be flying back and forth. And ideally, Shub will be flying around in case, both for reconnaissance and also to shoot down any A2s that come. So
Are
that's the
we?
whole plan.
Are
That's
we
the whole
gonna?
plan.
So remember last time we did a thing where we had, I think it might have been Shub on the ground, just on foot, at the top of the ridge, so he could watch everything. But
Yeah.
because he's just one guy, they can't really see you on scanners and stuff. They can't. It's very hard to spot you. So
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
they, there was
always
some.
had eyes on it. Whereas if
I
like
wouldn't mind something like that, but right now I would rather have an extra Atlas platform on the ground
right,
than a guy on a ridge.
Yeah,
right,
but by the way, I have the rail guns, right? Anti-vehicle. I
Yep,
have 9 of them, I think.
I see.
So if you want to integrate
Look,
this in the plan,
there's another option that I would like to do some other time. I would like to take the Prowler, the
yeah,
troop thingy, and we all go in the Prowler, 8, 9 of us or whatever, and we just drop in the Prowler and we just attack everybody who's there. We take over their ships. We don't bring any ships, no vehicles, nothing. We just go. So there's many ways you can do it. It's just that the first time now, because we bought all these fucking vehicles, I want to use them. Plus it's fun. I want to see the A2s. I want to see them open up, and I want to see the tanks go out. I want it to be like a military operation instead of being like Rust, where you have like 5, 6 guys or whatever. So right now I don't really see. We could all just get a railgun on us. Like you could distribute the railguns. They might come in useful. Another thing I'd like to try is the Carracks. We have 3 Carracks. It's ridiculous. So we could take a couple of Carracks and we could park them, I don't know, 50 kilometers away, and we could make them our spawn points. However, I read that they have a range. The medical bed of the Carax is not like the
oh
whole
yeah,
universe. I don't know how big the range is. We need to find that. If it's like 2 kilometers, then it's useless. But if it's like 100 kilometers, it might be useful. And what we could, but then you would need to like put all your gear on the Carax because then you will be dying and then spawning on the Carax, gearing up, going out again. And that's why I'm getting all those cyclones because for reinforcements, the fastest way is to just jump on a cyclone instead of going back to spawn more Atlas platforms and tanks in a launch pad. So it will be a little tougher if we try also to like get the Carracks. I would like to get the Carracks, but I think we'll have to move our stuff to the gear to the Carracks. And if the Carracks gets blown up, that means you lose all your gear.
yeah. Or if the server crashes,
Yeah, yeah. So we could, what we could do? We could like take the Carracks with just 1 or 2 lives of gear, not all our lives,
yeah.
just 1 or 2 extra, just in case everything goes well and we can get some reinforcements.
In case
Plus,
everything goes well and we die, then we can respawn.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to shift your perspective from the ordinary.
So yeah, bounties.
Yep. So, hold on a sec. Where am I? Oh, yeah, here I am. Disconnected for being inactive for too long. I'm gonna buy. You can buy for. Okay, I'm gonna jump in your.
Yeah, and I
You
can.
can buy for 10 euros the little USB thing. You put it in your mouse port, and it wiggles the mouse, so you never get logged out.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Oh, by the way,
Your vehicle has
they're
been
putting
delivered
in
to the following
flak.
location.
Think they're
Please
putting in
visit us
flak
again.
because they
Goodbye.
might put in artillery. And I've read people who don't want artillery in the game because artillery, you're just sitting there and suddenly you're dead. And they don't want to die without even knowing. But I think it would be amazing if they put in artillery. Even Planet Side doesn't have artillery. But it's just a matter of time before the Planet Side people figure out that this isn't just a space game. The game basically has no advertising. It has no good reviews. The only thing it has is people, every 100 million people going nuts about the money. Right, so I'm going to spaceport. So I don't need like a cruise looks or something. I suppose no. We can just
No.
stop for. 12.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Yeah, this server looks like it's working well.
Thank you, and please visit again.
You know that when they put in systems with aliens, alien systems, we're gonna be raiding them. So you'll be putting together a raiding party with your friends, and you're gonna be invading them. Can you imagine that?
Drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh yeah, I will send you a party invite.
Oh yeah, go ahead. There's gonna be a new manufacturer.
Oh yeah, Mirai.
A couple of weeks. Mirai. Yeah, I wonder what. But it might be a division of MISC because they
Yeah.
have the same font. The MISC and the Mirai has the same font. So people are saying it might be like a fighting division of MISC group. For some, oh, I don't see your thingy because I was in third person. Okay, hold on. Send it again.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, invite failed now it says. Maybe you have it in your pending, no?
Yeah, maybe. Let me check. Pending. Yes, I have it.
Okay.
Right.
Party created.
Let me just drink something now then, since I won't be able to later. Wow, it works pretty fast right now for some reason.
Quantum drive is now on.
Dropline crash. Now. Try to remove the cruise looks. Instead, I remove my clothes. All right, I'm gonna get my.
Quantum drive is now off.
I'm going to put a new paint on my thingy. What? 732, dude. 732 for the Scorpios. I'll take something else. I suppose I'll take.
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone. Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
Why not? The Scorpios on tires. It's almost the same. It'll take 20 seconds. I I hate that in some places they spell the mole with all caps, and in other places they spell the mole normally. They can't make up their minds.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp, investing in tomorrow's future.
I'm at the window. I'm stalking you.
So I retrieve the Scorpius, then I'm storing it. And now I'm going to change its paint.
It takes all of us working together to keep our corp safe and secure. Be vigilant.
That's the part of the loadout that
Threats every
makes a
time.
difference. What we call it.
I mean, I think the paint you're not gonna lose probably, but you know what's weird? I lost the guns of the Buccaneer, so I had to replace them. But I didn't lose the quantum drive.
Thank you for
And you know, it's not like they implemented the
Stanton's
new
capital
insurance
of
system
ours.
yet, as far as I know. Anyway.
We wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Yeah. I'm trying not to think of that. Nothing like this has happened to me before, but that's because I don't play around with the loadouts yet. I haven't done it yet, so I'm trying not to think about it. Alright, finally, my painted. It's at hangar 3.
Please be aware that while in the
Look out the
Stanton
window
system and
to
on
your
our
left.
corp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Do you see me?
Oh yes. Oh, that's your Buccaneer, huh? Yes, that's stalking. I wonder if anybody working on this game actually plays it. Like, not for work, but who cares though, right? That's all we pay them. I don't care if they're having fun. I just want to make a game.
Warning, you are leaving the safe zone. Warning, you are leaving the safe zone.
I'm really pumped for Ghost Hollow PvP, man. It's only gonna be a couple of weeks. Let's hope the game works.
Warning, you are leaving the safe zone.
And I will also like to see new ground vehicles. Like, that's the main thing for me. There's already too many ships. I want to see more ground stuff.
Oh yeah, I want the Ranger, you know, the motorbike.
Motorbike, yeah, that's not gonna be now, but it would be cool. They need roads for that, you know.
And there's also the Origin X1, I think it's called.
Yeah. That doesn't look so. I'm not a huge fan for Origin because I can't use them in my military. Like, we're not gonna take an Origin when we're going out as a team, you know. The Origin is good if you're on your own or with a couple of friends and you're messing around or you're. But for like my military loadouts, I'm not gonna use them. All right, I'm out of here.
Okay.
And what do we do? Where we go?
Yeah, I'm going to take a bounty, and then I share it, and you will have to accept it.
Also, press left bracket to accept. Oops, it's not press.
Yeah, it's press.
It's hold. It's hold. You should hold.
No, it should
I
be
pressed
press.
and nothing happened.
Oh,
Okay, he's over there. So what do we do now? Windows to flip. Oh, why is okay? Can we do? How do we jump together?
I think we have to be close together and then spool.
All right, let me get you.
Yeah, I'm getting out of atmosphere.
Oh, you do. Okay. Why did you get near?
What?
Why did you take the ship?
Because I like it. It's good.
You're like, fair enough. Okay, I've left Armistice. Now what?
Let me find a
Tell me the
low.
procedure for jumping together.
Yeah, let me find an OM point. Oh yeah, we have OM6. So now I'm spooling. So
Okay, okay. So do I need to spool too, or what?
yeah. I don't know if you need to aim at the same, but if you look at OM6, if you find it,
It told me something. It told. Oh, M6. Yes, I found it. But okay. How do we get in the party? I think it gave me a message, but I
yeah. Oh, okay. I did it again. So yeah. Okay, so maybe now if I jump,
no, I don't think so because
oh,
I'm not. Hold on.
now I lost the.
Press right bracket to dismiss. Are you going to the skyscraper?
No, I'm
No.
going to OM6.
Area 17.
Try jumping to OM6.
I had it before and now I don't know where the fuck it is. Because there's all this stuff on the screen. 204. It seems impossible to find it. Okay, let me stop the calibration. Maybe I can find it this way. And no, neutralize. How would I find do I have to go to F2? No, that doesn't work. does it?
To find what?
The point, the OM6 or whatever. How do I
No,
find it?
I just have to find it visually.
But the screen is full of stuff.
Yeah, it's a bit to our left, and you know the orbital markers. They are bigger than the. It's like a bigger square than the other squares.
Let's see. Well, I guess you may as well jump, and then I can just try to jump.
Drive is
I
now
wanted to find out how to jump with people though, because
Yeah.
oh, I've seen you now. Now I see you. You've already jumped, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
So now we should be able to jump to Lyria.
All right. I just jumped on you. We're just 10 kilometers away, and now I can see OM6.
Yeah.
Are you in the middle of the jump already, or no?
Yeah, I'm at OM6. So
All
now
right. Okay.
now we can jump to Lyria.
There's some way to make a party in the air, and then you see the other people on the bottom right of your HUD. You never seen that before?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a sec. Well, I see the target. It says 120 kilo. Yeah, I can just go straight there. Let's just go straight there. What does it say now? Pulling complete.
Quantum drive is now on.
At least that bug where your ship was damaged
Quantum
is
drive
gone
is
now.
now off.
Alright, I think I'm in Lyria now.
Yep. Yeah, I don't understand how the automatic jumping works.
We'll figure it out in the next jump that we do. We're gonna Google it or whatever. I definitely need to find it.
Yeah,
Right,
because
so let's find it.
I wonder if it has to do with like the party leader, like who decides, who decides to jump? Is
Yeah.
it anyone?
Yeah. The
And-
part it's gotta be, yeah, it's probably party leader. It's probably party leader.
And like, do we have to be pointing at the same, or I don't know? Because now I see your thing is on the side of my HUD. It's loading, and now I see it's
Yeah,
complete.
that probably means that you're the leader.
So now if I jump, what happens?
Quantum drive is now on.
I'm jumping too, but I'm not sure if I'm jumping because you jumped or because I clicked on it.
Oh,
Oh, and it does say that you're the. I can't read it. It does say that I'm jumping. I think I'm jumping to you. It appears that all is needed is for me to spool where you're spooling and just wait for you to initiate.
Contact.
So now we're supposed to kill this guy?
yep.
Why? What has he done?
He's been a bad boy.
That's good.
Maybe he's been a good boy. I have to be careful of the ground.
Yeah. So I have to target him, right? Okay. Is it just one guy or it's
there's-
an inbound missile?
Well, there's
What do I-
multiple, but we only have to kill one. But might as well kill all of them.
Target is destroyed.
What do I press to avoid missiles?
H.
Does the chaff or the flare?
Flare.
How many do I have? I have a lot of them.
Should have 48 by default.
Alright.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Now, where is this guy? Oh, he's right there.
Shield system is hit. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Complete, huh?
Yep.
Let me not make any money. Where's the money, G? Where's the money? How much money do we make?
Sorry?
How much money do we make?
I made 4,000.
Some change.
Yeah, but the reputation should increase, which means eventually we get the good ones.
I thought you were already high rep.
Yeah, with the bunkers, not with the bounties.
Oh, I see. Alright, so what now?
Yeah, I have another one. Okay, I shared it.
Left practice to accept. Sorry, G. Simonson. Sounds foreign.
Okay, where should we go? Because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Oh, we could go to the orphanage.
The orphanage, yeah, let's go there.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spool, and I'll let you know when I'm done. I'll be done in a sec. And I think you can just initiate.
Yep. Are you done?
Yeah. Yes, so I didn't press anything now. And if we're, see, now we're close, it shows us if we can't do this when we're right next to each other. Yeah, so we see we're right next to each other now.
Quantum
Right.
drive is now off.
The orphanage.
Yeah, so now you see the marker. He's 126 kilometers away.
So we going manually?
Yeah.
Do you ever use Afterburner?
Yep. Sometimes. And also, yeah, you have an option to use boosts with the space brake. You know, if you hold X, that's the space brake, but by default it's kind of shit. But if you enable this option, then it uses boost, and it actually works.
Oh, I almost hit the ground. Almost hit the Fuck. Alright, I'll get some height. I used 4 missiles on the last guy. I got another 12. Are you taking them out with guns or?
Yeah. One thing that's nice about the Buccaneer is it's really fast.
Is it faster than mine?
I think so. I haven't checked the... Actually, I never flew the Scorpius. so I don't really have an opinion on it because I never tried it.
To fly it, you just look at the pictures, man, the JPEGs. It looks cool, so it is cool.
Yeah, but I mean, so some people are like, oh yeah, this is the best. You know, it's like the how do they call it again? The theory fighter. You know,
Your graphics. Oh.
they look at specs and they're like, oh, it's the best. But okay, did you try?
Contact. Missile unlocked.
I think you're in the wrong clan. What's happening here? It's like I can barely see anything. Why are these clouds so shitty, man? The clouds that I see on Reddit are much nicer. Trespassing? What does that mean?
Oh yes, because we're over a bunker.
I don't understand what the deal is with these bunkers. Like, who owns the bunkers? Why do we kill the bunkers?
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Is the guy dead?
Oh yeah, looks like it.
I made only 3.7k. What is this? Do I look poor to you? Alright, let's get out of here. Get another contract.
Well, I'm finishing the other guys.
Oh, the other one? Do we get anything for them?
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
500.
XP? Oh, but I have to enable something, don't I?
Oh yeah, the call to arms contract.
Right. I used to be so good at these games in the Wing Commander era, but this is definitely more complex. Not terribly more complex. I would never have played Wing Commander.
My game just crashed. I'm gonna try
Did you manage to get anything done?
Yeah, I did stationary bomb. That worked well. You can actually launch it when the nose is vertical, like it's facing directly down. Still works for some reason, which makes it easy to get it on target. It's gonna reboot me back in a minute.
Uh, I shared the contract.
You shared it, but I didn't. Oh, I didn't see anything. Can you reshare it?
Okay.
Or maybe I can go back. I can find it in there.
Okay, I shared it again.
Oh, there we go. I accepted it. There we go. I accepted it. Find and apprehend Kenjiro Garrison. Yeah, it's the same crappy amount of money, but it's money. If we're gonna get that 890 jump, just stay all night. Wait, so where the fuck is that guy now? Let's see.
But what's good money is the combat beacons. And I was confused because sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't get them. Some people
What is the
say,
combat beacon?
well, it's kind of like a bounty, except you have to defend some ship.
Let's see.
Um, and like the highest, you have to defend. You have to defend someone against an Idris and I think 2 hammerheads or something. And they pay between 300,000 and 400,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the other guys did that in the last, tried it at least in the last wipe. I think Y Signal was the furthest along with the. Hey, Y Signal.
Hey.
Did you do that bounty where it was an Idris and 2 hammerheads, then you had to defend against them?
Yeah, that's not a bounty. That was a beacon mission.
A beacon. Have you finished that?
No, we can't. I don't think any, aside from that bug Jameson hit, I don't think any of us have destroyed an Idris. Hammerheads we can destroy that.
How do you destroy the hammerheads?
Take the Corsair and
Quantum
something similar. I don't know what adjudicator was using, but something similar size.
How about you take your own hammerhead? Did that work?
I haven't. I'm not sure what like the weapon setup is. Whether you need how many people you need. I'm sure if you had like a fully kitted out hammerhead, you could definitely take out the hammerheads.
I'm pretty sure you can.
So,
you can take out a hammerhead with a Vanguard Sentinel, I think.
Yeah. That might have been. I think it was. It might have even been back when we were using the Vanguard plus the Cutlass Black.
I'm gonna jump to you, Shub.
Yep.
The server is running fine now.
Hammerhead you can kill also with a torpedo. With an Eclipse or Retaliator.
A torpedo's
contact.
subject to countermeasures.
Yes. But
The
against
torpedo is
NPCs it countermeasures like flares.
I see.
I don't know how well it works. The flares, I don't know how many flares you need. But NPCs, they don't typically use them, I think.
Contact.
Or I could be wrong.
Contact.
I thought I'd seen them use them on the big ships, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, my kill rate is like 95% maybe on stuff like hammerheads and
But is that with the torpedo, or
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
with
with an Eclipse. Yeah, it's a good 90-95%.
how many can it hold?
The
many
Eclipse 3
Wow, that's pretty cool.
and the Retaliator 6. So with the Retaliator you can actually solo an Idris, I believe. Because I did it a couple times.
So we have a retaliator, is that what you're saying?
No, we don't.
Or did, or?
I don't think we have.
No, we don't know stuff.
But I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna CC you to one. I just don't want to pay the full price.
Yeah, it's it feels bad to pay the full price, but on the other hand, there are trade-offs. Well, at the end of the day, the problem is that you only get two chances a year to buy something. So if you miss it for whatever reason, if you think you need more CCUs, then you have to wait fucking 6 months.
Yeah.
In those 6 months, your friends might be playing, um, and then maybe after you buy it, maybe your friends aren't playing that much, and then you have this new shit, and
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
but then when you see people on YouTube say, "Oh, I paid 50% for this," then you feel bad. You play full price, but
Shield system is hit.
like I could have bought twice as many shit. Right? So where are you, and how the fuck do we jump?
I'm just finishing the other guy off, but it's a Cutlass Black. It's a pain in the ass. I'm just going
When
to.
you say the other guy, you mean in this new mission we just took?
Yeah.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
behind
you-
one mission.
Huh?
I suppose I'm behind one mission, like, I don't know.
That is the one I shared before. But you have one target, but they have how do you call these escorts?
Yeah.
So you don't have to kill the escorts, but you can. Okay, let me take another one. Bounty.
So I see this guy. Is that the little chevron, the little red chevron? Is that the escort?
Yep.
Okay, I'm seeing him. Let's just kill him.
But now I'm gone. I mean, you can kill him. I shared another one.
Oh yeah. So what happened? Oh, I'm not sure. I accept. Okay, I'm gonna click again. But I don't know why I'm so slow. It's accepted. No, only call to arms. Where would it be? Would it be in F1?
Shield
In
system
my
is hit.
the chat? No. Pending maybe. No, I have nothing pending. Okay, you're gonna have to share it again.
Let me try again. Share.
Okay, but I can still stay here and try to kill this guy, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm tracking somebody, I'm aiming for the little circle ahead of him. Is that it?
Yep. Oof.
Daisetsu Nicholson. These names are not very.
Yeah.
I can see why they wanna reduce the speed.
Shield system is hit.
For the record, I did not enjoy that at all. You got
The most game is loading
Congratulations. Target
the
is
mule
destroyed.
with drugs.
Oh, now when they are in soft death, you can actually, if you want, you can get in, find the bodies, loot the bodies. It's not like a ship; that you have actual pirates in them.
Oh, Okay, okay, okay. I almost fell on him. Okay, but we got the money now, right?
Yep. So this is the new one. You have the new one, yeah?
Yep, I got the new one, and where am I aiming for? Where's the?
It's on Lyria, on the other side of the planet. I think it's called Elsewhere.
Lyria is this moon that we're on, right?
Yep.
And I'm supposed to find this now just by scanning.
But you don't have the marker?
I have to turn on B, right? Otherwise, I don't see anything, right?
Yeah, but you should see the marker for the mission, or else maybe you have to go into your active contracts and track it.
Let me see. Contacts. History accepted. Bounty hunter. Abandoned track. Oh, I mean, isn't that automatically tracked? No. So now it's tracked. Oh, now I see it. Jesus. Wait, but is that the new one or is it the old one? Okay, now I see it. Park's last known position. Okay. Now B. So I'll let you know. Or I think I don't have to let you know. I think you should be able to tell on your own, right? When I'm done spooling.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, what I want to do next time before you do this is I want us to be right next to each other so that when I hit F4 I can see both of our ships.
Yeah.
Because now I can only see one. I guess it's gonna be a little tricky to do, but it shouldn't be that hard. They should definitely have like an automatic button, you just click it. There you go. So it puts me right next to you now. Pretty awesome. I still have 10 missiles left. So your is a medium fighter or a light fighter?
I think light.
Contact. Contact. Contact.
Jesus. I used to good games, I don't know what's
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
It's hard for me to tell when I'm hitting them with the laser.
You should get a little ding. Little, it's like a little sound you get when you hit.
Son of a bitch.
Huh? What happened?
Oh, did you crash?
Target is destroyed.
Oh, I think I did crash, but why am I not dead? Jesus, collision alert, and I'm like, what? Okay. Oh, did I lose my wings? Let me see. Hold on. No, I do have my wings. Okay, maybe I just got lucky. I must have gone lucky. I'm gonna get some height. It flashed collision alert. I'm like, why? Everything seems fine, and I just ignored it. And then like 3 seconds later, boom. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow you now. I don't see.
Contact.
There's a guy.
Ah, this guy keeps disappearing.
Oh, I suppose the reason you're not throwing missiles is because you're gonna have to pay for them, huh?
Yeah, and also I only have
I think-
4.
How expensive are they?
No, they're not expensive. But I only have 4, so...
You only have 4. Because you have the poor ship. The ship for the poor. Yeah, collision alert. Yeah, because I'm like 2 kilometers. So many things to keep track of. It's not at all like Pac-Man. It's not. I was led to believe that it's not a love letter to the 80s.
Like Vampire Survivors.
It's not like that. Vampire Survivor is a love letter to like before video games, when you had like a stick and you just.
You know, I'm ashamed of how much I played this piece of shit.
You played it? You
Yeah,
played it?
I played it because a bunch
On
of
your
people, like a bunch of people I know were playing it. I was like, okay, there must be something there. But no.
On your phone or on your computer? Where
No,
did you
on
play
my
it?
PC. I don't know. Maybe it was during like COVID. Everyone was, we were all at home. I had nothing better to do. Like, fuck, I'll just play this garbage.
It's
like-
funny because Arconus was trying to defend the game in my forum.
I know.
Dude, that guy
I was thinking it looks like garbage. There's no. You just move, and you just pick stuff. Pick your choice of a new weapon or level up, and I must be missing something.
But well, the moment I see the graphics, I know that I'm not missing anything because anybody
Yeah.
who makes something so ugly is stupid.
Yeah.
And then when you hear anything that happens automatic, like movement is automatic or shooting is automatic, immediately you know that it's indie garbage. What? So have we? Oh, hold on. So you share a new right?
Yeah.
Okay. To make the money, then let me see. All right. Well, my money seems to be going up, but the eclipse isn't coming anytime soon.
I mean, we could try a bunker if you want.
No. We'll keep doing this to level up, and you're bored of the other things. So, let me look at my Connex speaker. So I have to manually track it every time. It doesn't automatically turn on the track. No, it does turn on the track.
Yeah, it should turn it on. Yeah.
So now I just need to see where is the. What is this Anvil Valkyrie that I can see on my. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come very near you. When I say very near you, I mean so near that I can see you in the cockpit. Is that it? Jonas lost no position. Okay. I think I've got it. So when you see me ready, just hit the. This game definitely it does not look very good in 1080p. Like everything is blocky and shit. It needs to be played at 4K.
Oh, you know what happened? I could see you start. Oh, now I see you, but you're a bit far away during the jump.
I've seen people with screenshots who are like right next to each other.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. We have to try to do it.
Drive is now off. Contact. Contact.
Know how much these missiles that I'm firing cost? If they cost $1,000, I don't want to fire them.
I know. You know how much the torpedoes cost?
How much?
4,000 for each.
Oh my.
Got something for you.
Shield system is
Is the spec, the cult spec for tomorrow being finalized?
destroyed.
99%. There might be one tiny change, but otherwise, yeah, it's what it says. I'm gonna do the final. I'm gonna look at the final tomorrow. So, you know, you don't buy all your stuff today, and then if there's one more thing to buy, you can just buy it right before.
Son of a bitch.
Congratulations.
The main issue for me now with the spec is that there's two aesthetics. One aesthetic is the military one, and the other is the you know the outlaw superhero whatever. And I'm not sure if I should mix them, you know, or if I should choose one over the other. Like the Inquisitor is, you know, it's the grungy whatever, and then the other two are the military ones. The Overlord is not military, you see, so I'm not sure if I should mix them.
So all the current stuff is edited into the post, right?
Yes, under the first post, you know, up, high up on the thread.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
That's it, you killed him.
Yep. I took some damage.
So, are there any guys left?
I don't think so.
But I thought there was like 3 of them when we started.
Yeah, I killed them
Oh,
with my guns.
Contact.
Oh, there's another one. Who is that?
yeah, there we go. Yeah. I thought there was more. You couldn't have killed him that fast. There's 2 more.
Damn.
Oh, H.
What is it? Gladius. Okay.
Danny Colbert. How do I know his name?
Maybe he has a transponder.
Man, what did I do?
Shield's critical. What? Why? Major torque imbalance. Good.
I was wondering what the fuck am I doing? I was in missile mode.
I'm gonna start firing on missiles now.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
It's playing me now some like kind of church music. What is these guns? Can they do like 5 kilometers or
What guns?
the normal guns that I got? The Badger repeater. Or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Congratulations. Target is
Jesus, what
destroyed.
happened? Talking balance. How did that happen?
Well, either you took damage or it's just a bug, because sometimes it just decides, It just decides imbalance.
Well, my money is going up, I have to say, but um, and this talking balance thing is just so loud. It doesn't stop. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna stop. It's ridiculous. It's gonna drive me nuts. If we land here, can I repair on this moon somewhere?
Yeah, let me check. What do we have? Shubin mining facility.
They belong to your family, don't they?
Yeah, let's go to Sal 2. Shubin mining facility Sal 2.
Good. Salt too. All right, all right.
And I see you fully spooled, but it doesn't. The other times when it worked, your icon turns blue on the little.
Maybe it's a talking balance.
Nah.
Anyway, I'm jumping on my own.
Okay.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, this alarm drive me nuts. If I don't fix it. I just want to land on this planet and play Rust.
We can. Soon.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah.
Quantum drive is now on.
But yeah, you can repair, and if it doesn't go away, first thing you can try is turn off the power, get out, then get back in, then turn on the power, and maybe that will fix it.
Dude, I overshot it by an insane amount. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. Well, at least it stopped the alarm.
Yeah. But yeah, especially at night. You know what I do? I press tab, so you get kind of a map of the land, get an idea of how close you are to the ground.
Did you press tab for that?
Yeah, there's a ping.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Right. Let me look at what is my money? I think I made about 10K so far. About 10K. The problem now is that. Let me see. What do I have to wear so that I don't go out and buy more stuff?
I mean, you should have a free white undersuit.
Yeah, okay, though. I don't like wearing it.
Yeah.
That's very key. Yeah, I'll take the force flex. For some reason, I have a force flex, but yes, and then I don't mind the free white helmet.
Hydrogen fuel is at 100%.
It needs more categories like helmets, for example. Okay, so then we have the free white helmet, and then we have the
Engines
what
offline.
else do I need? I suppose nothing else, right? Just those two, pretty much. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna make my way now to the. So you guys are playing at 60 FPS then?
Usually, but sometimes sometimes it drops to 30.
Not in space though.
No, no.
Yeah, I think it's way over 60 for me. Actually, how do you? Is there like an in-game FPS counter?
Yep. Yeah, you open the console and you type R underscore display info space 1. Or you can just type R and then press tab, then press 1.
By Signal, write some instructions on Discord for Chev how to bomb.
All right.
Maybe you can speed up his.
I'm only getting 60 FPS at the moment. This is in Area 18 though, so.
I know people say, oh yeah, in Horizon you can disable the clouds to get better performance. I will never disable the clouds
Yeah,
because it looks like shit. I mean,
Yeah.
Horizon without the cloud is not Horizon. You need the clouds. I don't care if I get 5 FPS. I want the clouds.
Horizon has a music that if you're walking around there, it's just so relaxing.
Yeah.
It makes me want to not play the game, just like hang out, sleep or something, you know. So did you see the new Lorville?
Yeah. Yeah, I visited it.
Was it good?
Yeah, it looks great.
What's the difference?
Oh, it's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger.
It's already pretty big.
Yeah, but like the buildings were kind of the wrong size. Like the current live version, the buildings are too small.
Right.
So they made them more correct. And yeah, it's
So they can put in interiors, you know.
yeah, yeah.
I would say the new Lorville, the videos that I've seen, is the coolest city in a video game ever. Except I haven't seen Night City. Maybe Night City is as good or better. But if it's not the best, then it's the second best. But like it's movie quality. Like even in movies, I've rarely, you know, you don't see those furnaces are amazing, and the smokestacks, the smoke effects, and all that stuff is amazing. It makes Arco feel outdated. All right, so now I should be able to. Oh, but I would have to wait now 7 minutes if I wanted to get my. So I'm gonna get my other. That's why you have to. My other sculpture. There we go. Oh, and in the meantime, you have to be smart about it. You have to also reclaim the other thing so that it's ready for tomorrow or for later. If you forget, it's 10 minutes actually for the entire. It's 10 minutes. And if they're gonna increase these times, it'll be 15 or even 20 minutes. I like this. That's great. It's a great mechanic.
Yeah, I think the new times for the 890 is like 3 hours.
That's awesome. I'm lost in the fucking spaceport. How stupid am I? Alright. And I've read that in the final game, the times for the carriers will be like days or, and
Really?
then not only that, but yeah, but you'll have to like find materials, and it's gonna be a whole thing. You won't be just able in the middle of Pyro to just spawn a new fucking aircraft to the new carrier, capital ship. Plus, it cannot log out. Like it has to be in the game the whole time. How about if we double up in a ship? Would that be faster, better?
What ship?
I don't know. Or my Scorpius. So you
Yeah,
could get to fly my Scorpius as well if you wanted to.
but as a pilot, do you have access to the turrets, or is it only the co-pilot?
No, no, but I would be the gunner, for example.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm just wondering, like, when you fly solo,
No,
do you?
you don't have access. No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay, okay. Yeah, so I can maybe come back to Area 18.
Well, since I'm in the ship now, let's just go,
Oh,
and then at any time, couldn't we just like land and you just ditch your and just jump in my back seat?
yeah, sure. Yeah, you can come
All
where I
right,
am now.
could do that. All right, all right. So let's do that then.
I'm at Shubin Interstellar.
Great. So B.
Engines online.
Dude, he quantum jumped right into the planet, and I didn't see an explosion. He just, you know where I am now? I'm back in the spaceport with the same clothes I was wearing. It's like Groundhog Day. Like I don't think I died. He just put me back. I've never seen anything like what the fuck. I don't even know where my ship is. I'm gonna go look. Oh Jesus! Like I've never seen anything like this happen. I'm sure that I spooled on the correct. Right. God damn it. I think the Antares is toast though. Let's see. So the Antares.
Engines online.
It's weird. The Scorpius takes
Hello,
7.5 minutes,
three.
but the Antares takes 10 minutes. But the Antares is cheaper in terms of dollars.
Landing gear up.
Okay. So they're both coming back. One takes 5 minutes, the other will take 7.5 minutes now. What else do I have? I have the Vandal Scythe. You want that? It's a medium fighter. Try
But
that.
but is it a two-seater?
Yeah, it's a, well, no, it says crew one. No, it's a good seater. What else do I have? I have the blade is again a single seater. I have the Super Hornet. It's a dual seater, but it says here one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a dual-seater.
All right,
Drive is now on.
Hornet.
Drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Hangar 3 again.
Quantum drive is now
I'm just
off.
not sure what happened before. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm coming to Area 18.
Quantum drive
Right.
is now on.
Area 18 for me, at least the spaceport right now, is super smooth. I've never seen it so smooth. The frame rate for some reason.
Man, Area 18 version 319, it looks super good.
What's the difference? Is it just that you mean the new player experience?
No, they added volumetric clouds, and some other stuff. I don't know. I don't know exactly what, but at least the volumetric clouds I know. I mean, you're in the city and it looks like you look at the sky. It looks really nice. Because right now it's a bit flat, you know.
Yeah.
It feels old compared to the others.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing that they just keep improving the same stuff over and over again. That's what I do too. Most people would just do something with care about.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
They're gonna add more air traffic control chatter. More lines to talk to with your air traffic control. Who does that? It's such a detail. You know, mops and buckets and air traffic control chatter.
Man, if I hear any more about the bloody mops and buckets,
Like, and this shower soap, man. What about the shower soap? You're not excited.
I want pooping mechanics because I have ships with toilets in them. I want to poop in them.
Yes, yes. And they've shown videos and stuff. All
Yeah.
that stuff.
Landing complete.
Landing complete.
100
Pleasant stay.
systems. So where are you? Where are you? Are you coming here? What's going on?
Yeah. I just landed.
You just landed, but I'm in the air. I thought, oh my god. It's called communications. What do we do now?
I'm-
You have to and then drop your ship.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want me to jump
All
from cockpit
right,
to cockpit.
I'm gonna. I suppose I'm gonna try to land again. I don't like landing. I like taking off. But I'll try it. I'll try it. It can't
Man,
be
you know
that
what?
hard.
One time, like at the kind of the beginning of 318, I had my brand new Vulture. I was excited. I find it. And now my game crashed. Uh,
So,
yeah, I found a ship on above our corp, so I'm like, oh great, I will just open it, get in, turn off the shields, and salvage it. But I was a bit too close to the planet, so I get out of my vulture, and I fall to our corp. And then I was like,
oh,
then I was thinking,
well, why
fuck
did you
it,
get out of it?
so that I could get into the other ship, so that I could turn off the shields.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. And you fell, yeah, because
Oh man, you know what?
gravity.
You know what I did on the stream? I put a wallpaper so that when the game crashes, because it always does, then at least you get a nice picture.
What's the picture?
It's a kraken.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to land here. It can be hard finding out where the fuck you're supposed to land. It can definitely be hard. I'm not sure where that fucking chevron is trying to get me to go. Oh, I think I see it now. I found it. Thank God I found it. And awesome.
Now it says Star City does not stop running. Blah blah blah. It doesn't want to launch again. Let me check.
So I am parked now in, I think it's hangar one. I suppose that I should store the ship, right? And by the time you get back, we might be able to get a Scorpius.
Yeah.
Right. So now, what I do is first I hit. I think it's you, right? And then do I also have to hit I to turn off the engines?
No, no, no. You
Just you,
turn. Yeah, it turns off everything.
and then I get out. Okay. It's crazy how much the Hornet has grown on me. I didn't like it in the beginning, but I think it was the first ship they showed for the game
Yeah,
on
Sam.
the Kickstarter.
But actually, it happened to me with a lot of ships. Like I see them first, and I'm like, this looks stupid. And then
Yeah,
a
exactly.
few weeks later, I'm like, actually, it's pretty nice.
That is a sign of good design. The fact that you need to
Yeah,
develop taste. Um, there are a couple of ships that some of the snubs that I still don't like, and I don't like that huge one, the caterpillar. I don't like. I can't bring myself to like
yeah.
that. From the
Oh,
back, it looks okay, but from the front or from the top, I just don't like it. But who knows? Maybe someday.
what about the 400i?
Um, I can't tell that like if these when you tell me 400i or 250 or whatever I like. I don't have them in my head.
Oh, yeah,
I would have to see it in the picture. But all the origin ones um, are pretty cool and they're pretty easy to like. They're pretty easy to like. Uh,
yeah.
they have they're a little weird. Like the 890 jump, it's a little weird, but in a good way, I would say.
The 890 is probably my least favorite from Origin.
Really, really.
And it's like a meme at this
It
point,
depends
you
on
know.
the
It's
angle.
like,
It depends on the angle that I see it. Like
huh?
in some angles, it looks great, and then in other angles, it looks,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, I managed to get back in the game exactly where I was. Okay, let me check if the stream is working. Yup, looks like
Yeah,
it.
there's no reason why this streaming should have.
Yeah, but if like the OBS catches the game again, just making sure. But yeah, the
So we
end.
have the Scorpius now.
Huh? Oh, you have the Scorpius.
We have the Scorpius now. It's in hangar 3.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Wait, where are you? I don't see you anymore.
Yeah. So I'm just right behind
Oh,
you.
oh I don't have your marker anymore.
Huh.
For some reason.
I do have yours.
Ouch,
Obey all
ouch.
security and customs
Ay, ay, ay.
personnel at all times.
I'll have them.
Their
You know,
job is your
Wait.
safety.
Where are you?
come back in. Okay.
Yeah, I found a non-gay undersuit.
We're just wearing random stuff. It doesn't look good. We have to like, we have to start just having huge amounts of stuff so that we always find similar stuff. All right, I'll take the back seat. Let's see how it works. Enter gunner seat. I wonder if I can shoot the missiles. I don't think I can.
Enter pilot seat. Yes.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Oh wait, I don't have guns as a pilot.
You have guns. I'm sure you have guns. They're on the wingtips. I think you have to turn on
Oh, do I have to turn something on? Because I see missiles.
Let's take off first, and then you'll find the stuff in the air.
Okay.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh yeah, I don't think I can open the doors. Maybe you have to do it.
Oh, maybe I just hit Alt N.
Thank you, and please visit again. Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the facility.
Okay, maybe if I just go in F1.
Oh, now it works.
I did it. Yeah.
So you
That's
did
what
it
you have
with
to
the-
do. You have to open the when you give someone a ship, you have to open the door
For your
for them.
safety, please vacate the area.
Yeah.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Take off complete.
Initiating ship storage.
Hit N to open the wings and bring up the.
So is it still linked to the landing gear? The wings?
Yeah, the landing gear is up now. You're good.
Yeah, but I mean it's not independent. No.
No, it's not, unfortunately. We already have somebody we have to track down, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have guns now. Oh, because you have to open the wings of the guns. Of course. Oh, you're moving the turrets.
Yeah, the morgue turret. The turret eventually is supposed to move up and down, but they haven't fixed that yet. It's supposed to move under the ship and above the ship, but now it's just
Oh.
above the ship. Gee. Oh, yeah, so now the turret is, let's look at that.
So you have the contract, yeah?
I think so, yeah. If I don't have it, what happens? You get all the money, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this guy, Canan Brazier.
Yep. I think maybe I will try to CC you to Scorpius also. Actually, I already bought the paints.
Yeah, the paint's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I bought like the white and orange one, and also
That is the best.
yeah, and also the DHL one.
The DHL one, what color is that?
It's yellow. It's the bright
Oh,
yellow.
the yellow, yeah, the stroke, yeah. Yeah, those are probably the best ones. I think the best is the one I have right now, but the orange and yellow, not the yellow, solid yellow. The yellow is good, but the orange and yellow is just so stylish. It's just hard to find anything that matches with the rest of our crew. That's why I have the all black or the official missions. Because if you get a Scorpius, then we have 5 of them. So, and then we can just buy, at some point, I would like to have an all Scorpius loadout that would all have Scorpiuses. Just buy a bunch of Scorpiuses for people inside, and then I have the Antares, and it can be the leader with that or something, and then we differentiate their ranks just by different colors, basically. Imagine, like 8 people with 8 Scorpiuses. That's 8 times 12. No, I think it's 16 missiles. So 16 missiles times 8. Let me get now in my gunner seat. Yeah. Enter turret. Right.
Enemy down.
So it's confusing with the turret because I cannot shoot whatever I want. So can I get my own targets, or I have to? How does that?
Yeah, I think you can target with the T.
I don't have to worry about height. It's perfect for my IQ.
Enemy down.
don't have to worry about anything. Just pretend that I'm shooting. Oh, and with the forward and the backward, I can reposition the turret. That's wow. That is weird. So I do have some movement options. I think I can shoot our own ship. There seems to be two positions, top and bottom. So with the forward and the backward, you switch between those two positions.
I shared another one.
You shared a mission.
Yeah. Maybe I need to share it again.
I'm not sure if I get these. Okay, I think I may be crashing now. I hit F1 and the screen is locked. Okay, now I'm back. Jeez, alright. I hit F1, alright. No. See, I think when I'm in the turret, maybe I'm not seeing those pop-ups. Yes, I don't have the send it again.
Okay.
Or you can just keep taking the money yourself. I don't see why not.
I shared it again.
Seeing nothing. Maybe because I was. Try one more time. Maybe because I was in the Mobiglass. Doesn't it show up when you're in the Mobiglass?
It should.
It should. All right. It doesn't seem to be coming up. I might be bugged. It's okay. Let's play.
Quantum drive is now on.
Problem with the turret is that the wings are pretty easy to get destroyed, and then you lose your guns.
Yeah.
Quantum drive
Well, it
is
looks
now
cool. So.
on.
Just don't get hit. It's easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Quantum drive is now on.
Dude, this planet is so beautiful.
Quantum drive is now off. Radar contact. Target acquired. Target acquired. Shields damaged.
For some reason, I can't shoot.
Do you have to
Enemy
turn the power on, maybe?
I mean, I'm in the turret and I'm moving around. Let me see.
Shit!
Deploy. Maybe it's to deploy first. Deploy and then enter in my turret. Definitely, I'm clicking and nothing's happening.
Son of a bitch.
Enemy down.
And then another problem is that controls are not inverted, so I'm gonna try to fix it now.
Enemy down.
Seems to be a bug when you try to enter options while you're in the turret. Like first you have to exit the turret mode and then. Right. First things first. At least I fixed the sensitivity, the inversion. It's fucking me up, but I still can't shoot. Right, I'm gonna Google about the turrets.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on. Radar contact. Radar contact. Target acquired. Target acquired.
video in about 54 seconds.
Enemy down.
This is a remote turret. There's two kinds of turrets. The man turrets and the remote turrets. This is the remote. And you need to power it up first, but I just don't see a power up button. Oh no, I do see one. Oh, I do see one. Oh, I think that's it. It's hard to hit it. It's hard to hit it. It's just... Why does it do that? Exit 03, no, I don't think it's...
Weapons system.
Yes! I powered it on!
Oh, nice.
Enjoy the ride.
I knew I would figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna share the contract. Oh yeah, maybe you have to be.
That is bugged. Forget about the sharing. Just go.
Oh, but maybe you have to be out of the remote mode.
Yeah, forget about it. Just keep going and grab all the money. At least now I can use the turret.
Yeah, and after this one, I get access to the HRT, the high risk target.
Alright.
Yeah, HRT, which doesn't stand for hormone replacement therapy.
Homoerotic relocation. Targeting. Wow. Yeah, see, what I didn't get is why do I need to power it on since I can go in, I can move it, I can look at everything. Obviously it's powered on. Otherwise, how could I, like,
Yeah.
it's a remote, or how could I?
Yeah, you know what's strange is what happened to me a few times in a few ships is I go in the remote turret, I power it on, and then I powered it off, but when you power it off, it powers off the entire ship.
Oh, I see.
So if you do this and you don't know what you're doing, then the pilot is like, what's going on with my ship? Everything's off.
Some action on this thing. Yeah, it really does feel like I'm riding on this thing. You know what it feels like? It feels like one of these House of the Dead, you know, all these ride arcades.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Yes, I have my own targeting now. Ooh, now we're both firing at the same one, and let's go really down, really
Nice.
really down. That is amazing. It might actually be worth our while to like only have like four pieces, but fully manned.
Yeah,
Enemy down.
because I think the turret has more firepower. I believe.
Enemy down.
Did he say bastard?
Maybe. Oh, this guy was already
Dude.
dead. Still the guy.
Now we feel the Scorpius' power. What is it? That's a racing ship. This is
Yeah,
a
it's
Raven.
M50. But they're really hard to.
Yeah, he moves around a lot.
Enemy down.
Wow.
Right.
Dude, this is... You should charge people to ride with you. It's fun.
Okay, let's repair and refuel.
How much money do you have?
Wait, let me check. 283,000.
Right. So we're supposed to be spending money directly, so that they don't have to log into the bank or anything. They can just. So we have to look at the prices.
What I sent to the bank, we have enough for an A2 and not
You
much
bought the
else.
A2, right?
Not
you buy
yet.
the A2?
I didn't have the time.
Oh, if you didn't buy the A2, okay. Then I'll just type to shift. Right.
Yeah, hopefully no
Right,
one
so
logged in and
he's gonna do it. I pinged you on
oh, okay.
Discord to do it. So when I'm in the turret, I cannot use the F1, basically. First I have to come out of it and... You're gonna land, huh?
Yep.
Try to see if you can... Have you fired any missiles?
Yep.
Try
Yeah.
to see if you can find out how much they cost.
Yeah. So,
Is that a player with a MISC freelancer?
yeah, but it seems to be abandoned. So by default it's 18 missiles, right?
16, I think. I think it's 16.
Because I have 10 now. I wonder if I can land here.
Yeah, you can land.
Yeah, but with this bloody ship in the way.
Well, you don't have to land in the middle of that.
No, I do, because I have OCD.
Okay.
Okay, so...
It's a requirement to be in the clan. So tell me how much it costs, like, to rearm.
On that subject, each of those Colossus bombs costs 10k, I think.
Damn.
Oh. Well, you know, for jump down it's worth it, but for daily operations like now.
It's not
I
working.
don't have the money to restock the Hercules.
You don't have money, really?
I bought all my stuff. I bought all my gear for tomorrow.
Okay, well, send me some money, should.
The other thing is, last time we played, I bought, like, I think I bought 5 sets, and I think most of them got destroyed through bugs, and I ended up with, like, 1. So I was trying to put them on, and just disappeared.
In Call Clone 2.
No, that was that as well. So when I logged in as my own character, like on my main, I bought a bunch of sets, but I only actually got one because I kept whenever I drag it, it would sort of half the time, most of the time it wouldn't equip, but some of the time it wouldn't equip and then it would just fucking disappear. And in the end, I
But
got
when it
one set.
disappears, it comes back, doesn't it? Usually,
Yeah,
eventually.
I think it usually does, but for me
Yeah,
at that
not
time,
always.
it just didn't work for me for some reason.
I
So
see.
how
Well,
much? How much do I send?
look, are you going to continue? If you're going to continue your bombing training, that's invaluable. So it's worth any amount of money.
Just let me check.
So maybe 100k or something.
Yeah, that would be good. I could
Yeah,
buy a
send
few
him
more
that.
sets as well later on.
Send him that, and we're going to do our best. Priorities. So the number of priority definitely is the training, the bombing training, and then after that is the gear, and then after that is the Atlas platforms, and then right at the end of all that shit, then it's the Eclipse. So we're probably not getting an Eclipse, but that's fine. Unless you don't sleep all night and you just keep grinding out bunkers.
Nah.
It's up to you. I don't want to pressure you, but it would be a good thing if you did it.
Quantum drive is now off.
I feel like a genius having worked out how to use the turret. Oh, I can turn on another gun? What is that?
Okay, I sent you 100k.
Yep, thanks.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
So I couldn't restock at the other ones, so I'm trying this one, but maybe you have to restock. Maybe the owner has to do it.
Yes, that probably is it.
How much money do you have? Do you need some?
No, I got money. I got 50,000.
Is that restock bug fixed in this patch?
Kind of.
So it's less likely?
Yeah. But sometimes, I don't know, I get the feeling that when you land, especially at a place that's popular or that has a bunch of people, it's hard to restock. So usually if I store it, I store the ship first and then retrieve it, then I can restock.
These moon bases are so cozy that I want to live there. I just want to like lie on the bed and read a book and sleep, and then drink some tea. That's all. I don't want to shoot anybody. I don't want to kill anybody.
Landing
And
complete.
Musk is like working all day to fire this fucking rockets. Why don't you just play Star Citizen?
I think you have to do it.
Right. So how do I get out of this seat then?
I will just turn off the engines so that we don't fly off. So sometimes the ship flies off by itself. So what I do usually when I land, I just press I to turn off the engines, but I keep the rest on. So you at least have the shield.
Right. Get out of the seat.
Get out of my ship.
So I think there's going to be a third Scorpius. I'll tell you why. Because the people looked at the trailers for the Scorpiuses, and the two trailers they pick up after each other. So there's like a sequence. And at the end of the second trailer, it looks like there's more. There's going to be more. That's what they said. So they expect a third Scorpius at some point. Somebody on YouTube even like smash the two trailers together so you can see them in sequence. It's the same story. Oh, and there's damage. You know, you damaged my ship. There's a damaged wing.
Back in a sec.
All right, so The hydrogen is 154 UEC, and then restock is 647 UEC. So the missiles you fired is 647 UEC. That's not a lot.
Yeah, I think that
It's
was.
not nothing. I mean, it's not,
Yeah.
because if you fired all the missiles, it could have been 1,000, 1,500. And if we're only making, about 7,000 per. Right, everything is done, and now I'm exiting. That's so annoying that you can't. I think all this is to keep us buying multiple ships.
And it's working.
It is working. Working very well. So we're just working now so that Y Signal can practice bombing.
So I have a new certification, but it's on Calliope, which is in Microtech. So, I mean, we could go there. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe 7-8 minutes.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
I think the tricky thing is going to be if we have to do a bomb-in run at night. During the day, I think it's a lot easier.
What's the problem with the night?
Because visually, it's very sort of visual in nature. Because you don't have a target, you have to be able to see it very clearly. I'm not saying I think if you're just dropping a bomb, it'll be fine. But if you're moving, it might be harder. You also
100%.
can't see the
Well,
ground as easily because you have to sort
train
of go fairly low, and so it's kind of not super low, but you have to get a bit of speed up if you're going to hit something while you're moving.
Landing gear raised.
train at night. Go somewhere where it's night and train.
Yeah, I'll give that a go.
I suppose you should only train at night because then you train for day too. Or you go, oh, no, it's too bright. Yeah, I'm blind. Have you guys noticed that every time we post like 5-10 times in the Star Citizen or the role playing forum, I make a post about a random game just so my readers don't think that
Drive is now
Insomnia is only for Star Citizen. I don't know if you've noticed it. Like there'll be 5 or 10 posts about role playing a Star Citizen, and then I'll just drop a post about a random game just to break them up. I mean, I'm half interested, like in Age of Wonders 4 or whatever, but I'm not terribly interested. Like I wouldn't mind if my site only had Star Citizen for the next 6 months and role playing, but I think I would lose most of the readers. So.
drive is now on.
It looks fantastic when people are streaming and you look on the front page. On Twitch looks great. back in a second.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
It's fairly easy for me to shoot where you're shooting because you can only shoot forwards. You cannot look around like I can. So all I have to do is just look where the ship is pointing, and that's where you're shooting.
Yeah.
Whereas in the bigger ships, maybe that's harder to do. With 16 missiles and two, to like, what is it, 6 guns. This is a dangerous ship.
And it's got, I think, decent HP. I mean, it's a heavy fighter.
Yep.
Our target is called Griefer. I'm gonna kill a Griefer.
Is it human?
No, no. It's already 7 in the morning.
Yeah, let's do
Quantum
this as the
fuel
last
is
one.
at 50%.
I think I have maybe 7 sets of armor, of gear.
That should be good enough.
Or maybe 6. Or maybe buy some.
Okay, what I was gonna do is I was gonna post in a jump down thread in the forum. I was gonna post all our previous retrospective, all our previous attempts. I think we had 3 or 4 attempts, and I would post the videos and I would say what happened. and then I would make a new post where I would explain the strategy. But I don't think I have the time for the retrospective, so I'm just gonna make a post that says this post will be the retrospective eventually, and then I'll make another post with the tactics. I have to speed it up, and I'm very proud of my tactical plan. It's good because we have 8 people plus we have all these vehicles we didn't have last time. Two A2s is it's a game changer, and the Carax. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google now the range of the Carax. That's the important thing. If the range is small, then they're useless.
Quantum fuel is at 25%.
Carax on range. Okay, it's like the number one thing. 20 kilometers is the most I've managed to squeeze from the Carax. And if you're too far, then you just spawn back in your hospital. Other people that are saying 4 million kilometers, man, I don't know. It's just in the same thread. Some people are saying there's another guy saying there should be no distance limitations from respawn. The problem they used to have is that it's that the ship would despawn if you're too far from it. But
yeah.
now with PES, I don't think that. I think it stays there forever. So, dude, there's like all sorts of. One guy says 20 kilometers, the other guy says 50, the other says 4 million, the other says no range. Like in the same thread, everybody says something different. But maybe they are confusing it with the ship despawn. Okay, so that's the thing. Like, can we rely on this to move our gear inside?
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah. All different threads. There's all sorts of
Drive is now on.
different opinions. It doesn't seem to be a consensus, which is ridiculous because you can just do a test and find out. But let's read the game's manual. Do you have the manual?
You have to pledge for it.
Quantum drive is now off.
You have to break into Chris Roberts' home and steal it.
Okay, we have arrived to the target's location.
All right. What do we do now? What's the point? We kill him?
Yep.
What's the plan? Another senseless death.
Also, we have to try to not die.
Radar contact. acquired.
Are you seeing my fire?
Target
Yep.
acquired.
But I see this guy as friendly.
Target acquired.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Now he's
nice target.
now he's enemy,
Target acquired.
and it's a Valkyrie.
Target acquired.
We'll make a nice boom.
Target acquired.
Maybe some clouds or something. I don't know. Are those missiles you're wasting?
I'm not wasting.
Are they hitting? Can you see if they're hitting?
I think so.
Shields.
Fuck, there's another guy there. Oh, you have another target from me. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill your guy now.
I have to be careful not to crash because it's bloody night in there. Oh, then shields are down. I'm going to move away a little bit. Oh, back shields are down.
Radar contact. Enemy down.
Wow, Jesus! You fucking the skill destroyed all over us.
Target acquired.
I would like to know the range of this gun so that I'm not shooting for no reason.
Shields damaged.
Yeah, that guy's going down.
I have no idea where I am. I have to be careful.
I think we're pretty high.
Enemy down.
There we go. Okay, there's another one. We can finish. Savor.
Enemy down.
Oh yeah. The Valkyrie is down. Okay. Well, now
Still
we
another
just.
guy, right?
Sorry?
That is, oh, this, how far is that guy? 59 million kilometers. You see a guy behind, is it behind us? No, it's in front of us. Okay, I think we're ready for him.
Must be a bug. Now we just need to refuel if we want to go home.
Alright.
Let me find a station.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Man, can't we land in the day? I'll go to Microtech.
So the autopilot that I want exists in the game. You just have to get another player to pilot for you.
Quantum drive is now on.
Mike, apparently the size of Canada, the surface area.
What, Microtech is the size of Canada?
Yeah. Because the planets are not real life. They're 1/10 of real planets.
Oh,
And the gas giant is 1/10 of a gas giant. The moon is 1/10 of the moon. Everything is 1/10. I thought in the beginning that it would be because to me it looks real, but obviously I've never been to space and I don't pay attention. But I'm not a. There's people who learn that stuff by heart or whatever. But for me, I've actually studied the stuff in school, but I don't get any kick out of learning the numbers. To an untrained person, it looks like a real planet.
yeah.
You would have to be an actual astronaut to be able to tell, okay, that's too small for a planet.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh my god.
Engines are off.
Where do you keep the snowboards on the Scorpius?
Yeah. In the inventory, where you keep the armor. Why do I have to jump out? Can I just jump in immediately? It might be possible to just. Dude, I don't know what's gonna happen when they put in the mecha suit. It'd be wild. Like, you'd be like, do I bring a couple of mechas with me, or do I bring tanks, or do I? And there's specific ships that can charge the mecha suit. You cannot charge it just anywhere. It has specific ships.
It's like a Tesla charger.
Yes. Exactly. So the repairs, just 41 credits you destroyed. The restock is the same, 632. So it's not negligible. So let me see now, if I just hit F, can I just scoot back instead of exiting this ship? Can I scoot back? Go back or no?
No, I don't think so.
Enable proximity flight assist. What the fuck is that? There's an option. Alright, exit ship. Can we go in these little stations where there's beds and just log off in all those beds or no?
No, I don't think so.
Pretty cool.
lights are on. Quantum fuel is at 100%. Takeoff complete.
Wow,
Landing
that's
gear ready.
fast. You're stressing my ship.
It's okay, you got insurance. Lifetime insurance.
Wow, that's amazing. Looking at it. Wow, Jesus, amazing. Imagine having 20 players to play this game with, and you have like 20 Scorpiuses. You know what can stop? Like the only thing that can make you lose is if you shoot each other by mistake.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
The server is working great now. I wonder what they did.
So sorry, what?
The server is working great now. I wonder what
Oh
they
yeah.
did. I'm bummed they're not on Steam, and it doesn't record our hours.
Yeah. It would be nice.
Apparently, though, maybe you can look in your graphics card utilities or something, tell you how long you've been playing. If they went on Steam, it doesn't make any sense for them. They would lose 30% of their money. I wonder if Steam would ask for take the money also for the ships. I don't know why they haven't turned on the arcade machines. Just put some arcade games in there. How hard would that be? The 890J has a chess table.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a tournament, chess tournament.
I think the Mercury Star Runner also has one.
That was the original one, and then they put also recently one in the 890J.
Ah.
And I think the 890J you can pick it up and you can take it with you.
Oh yeah.
So you could like remove it and then take it wherever you want. And we're gonna have a I was thinking of doing like a graphic novel, like a comic book, where we take pictures and we post a little storyline on the forum about the cult. And for example, I will train my commanders to play chess while I fire over their heads so that they can think tactically. And when people ask me so I see where are you from, I would say from a galaxy far, far away. And then I would just play Darth Vader's music. And every time I enter a room, we have this bot on Discord. It's so cool. You can do all sorts of I wonder, I think at some point I'm gonna get into making little movies. In a sense, I'm already doing it when I post all these pictures we take. When I post them on Discord, it's pretty cool. If you go to the cult screenshot thread, you can see the very first session we played, where we land on this moon and it's icy, and I was blown away, man. The first time I landed on an icy, snowy moon is just insane. They put more effort into some particle condensation on your body visor than other companies have put in their entire games.
Yeah.
The little mist that rises from your aurora or whatever in the some of the ships, they have some gases, the mist or whatever, that looks so um, so when you see that, you realize that if they put the bedsheet physics, the way when you lie on the bed, and if the bed sheets responded realistically, then it would make the whole place much more
Quantum
cozy, much
fuel
more
is at
believable.
50%.
And it's all these little things if you add them together. Because the other games, Elite or whatever, it doesn't have anything, you know.
Yeah.
And because it doesn't have anything, it doesn't inspire you to spend more time there. If it's just a ship you use to do the mission, right? But these ships, they're like a living space. And the way you do that is by putting all these simulations and all these details and all this, and make it beautiful and all that. And then people want to spend all this money, and they want to live there, and they want to bedlog, and they want to. But you cannot do this if you have no eye for aesthetics, you have no eye for detail, if you have no patience.
Yeah, like everything I see about Elite Dangerous is kind of
Garbage.
repulsive.
Yeah, it's repulsive. When they're flying, I've seen some people. They have three screens and they're flying in space and they're docking. From a distance, yeah. But when you actually look at the trailers and you look at the models and you look at the enemies, and the planets look like just ugly. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
like they have a forest, and the forest is the same tree copy pasted 100 times, just the same ugly, low resolution tree. The funny thing is, I've known Elite since the 80s. Like I tried Elite in the 80s. I tried for like 20 minutes and I hated it in the 80s. And 30 years later, it's the same. Like nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Same guy making the same game, and I hated it still. And whereas with the Winkle Matter back then, it blew me away, and that guy's still blowing me away 30 years later. So it's crazy though. Like nothing changes. 30 years, 35 years, and it's the exact same
Quantum
difference
fuel
between them.
is at 25%.
Yeah, I mean, you either have taste or you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing's gonna change.
And like everything about Elite, even the sounds, it's just wrong. You know, it just feels wrong.
And the thing is, if there's something that's beautiful in there, it's by mistake, it's by
Yeah.
accident. So he hired somebody, and that somebody put something in there, and it's by accident. Whereas here, nothing's by accident, like because if you go, there's a website where they review employers, and for Cloud Imperial Games, they say that he micromanages everything. Like everything has to go through his approval. So you can see the guy has great taste. Yeah, there. It's strange though. Like it's not the kind of taste. It's not like the Japanese. It's not like a platinum game. It's a different. There is a kind of blandness to it in some aspects of Star Citizen that I feel there's a little. Some of the armors and the locations. There's a bit of a coldness to it. I don't know how to put it. But like even some of the pyro settlements that he's making now, and they're supposed to be cozy or whatever, they are cozier than Stanton, but they're still not like cozy. There's still like industrial. Um, I don't know how to put it, and it's not ugly though. It's like the Scandinavian the IKEA sort of very too clean. Like it's too a bit too clean and too the lines are too. Anyway, that's Star Citizen. Like
Time
I'm not
is
saying it's
now
bad or
off.
good. I'm just saying that's how it is. And it will be interesting to see what he does with Japan. You know what I would do with the Japanese planets? I would hire Japanese people.
Hmm.
That's something that he hasn't done. Like the mechas, all that stuff. I would
Time is
not
now
let
off.
white people. Let's get some Japanese people, and I think he could get them. I think that he could get them at a good price as well, and I think it'd be amazing for the. I don't know why he hasn't done it. He has the money. I wonder if you. I kind of hope that the Wolf will force him to. They will say cultural appropriation or whatever. Just hire some Japanese people. Uh, we'll see.
So do we land at Area 18?
Yeah, let's just land.
Quantum time is now off.
I'm trying to figure out how to switch bombing modes because
Is
see,
it the same ship can change bombs, or is it you have to buy the M2 to have the smaller ones?
no, it's not class, not munitions type. It's like a different like targeting mode because you gotta. There's different ways of figuring out when to release the bomb, and the one that I'm using at the moment
Please proceed
is
to
kind of a
assigned
pain.
landing bay.
But there's one, it's like a blind mode where you set you do like one pass to set the target, and then you don't even have to look at it. There's like some assistance that will tell you, kind of like when you're shooting at a
Leaving
target
safe zone.
with your
Landing
lasers.
gear
How it's
deployed.
got the reticle and the
Leaving safe
like a
zone.
line. It's a little bit like that. But I can't for the life of me figure. Like I've seen videos, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how to switch it. Can't switch that mode. I'm not sure if it's something. Maybe they changed it. Maybe they changed the mechanics.
That might be, you have to keep googling, maybe find look on Reddit. You should have an account on Reddit. If you don't have an account on Reddit, you should get one that's like Cult X Y Signal, and just start a thread, man, and ask.
Alright.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant
Engines
stay.
are off.
I think I already had one for some of the.
Maybe for Tailspire.
Yeah.
I've been shadow banned, so I can read it, but any post I make, it's also deleted. Um, yeah, I'm shadow banned. Did you turn the power off?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So how much money would you say we made? Oh, I have to. You say we made 20K?
Maybe.
30K?
I forgot how much I had.
I think I made about 10, 15K, 15K maybe, but I wasn't taking all the missions.
Yeah, now I got the HRT. That's 11K.
All right.
So it's not too bad.
How many of those are there?
Sorry?
How many of those are there?
Yeah, so you have VLRT, LRT, MRT, HRT, VHRT, ERT. So that's 6 levels.
How much money is the biggest one?
ERT is like 22. Yeah, 22,000. I think you get a bonus based on, because it's based on the bounty hunting, whatever it's called, bounty hunters guild reputation plus the reputation of the local security agency thing. And so
You max out all all the planets, all the.
Well, the Bounty Hunters Guild is for the entire system, and then the security thingies, that's per planet, and that gives you a different bonus.
Get in the lift.
So and you can have a group ERTs, so you have to do 3 in a row in less than 45 minutes, and that pays about 90 to 100k maybe.
Nice.
So with an Eclipse or Retaliator you can do that pretty quickly.
But don't you need to be a bit more maneuverable than the Eclipse would be?
Well, no, because with the ERT it's usually big ships like Hammerheads, and I think it can be Hurricanes, Valkyries maybe, but normally it's not really a problem. Like what's a problem for the torpedoes is light fighters, like Gladius, Arrow, all that stuff.
Does it the Eclipse, does it have normal missiles or just torpedoes?
Just torpedoes. It has two guns, bulldogs, I think. But yeah, it's better than a stick.
All right, well, stop the stream.
All right.